Closed all the way. Oh, yeah.
It's like, right before the varsity game, they want me to do the spotlight as well.
That's fine.
It seems bent.
Hold up like out of here a little bit. So.
Okay. Well, I think, does that seem even to you?
That seems even.
Okay.
Hey, you're going to take mine. I want you to
Test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Huh? Yeah, I'm talking into it, yeah. Okay. Test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Test, test.
Hello and welcome to Eastern Hancock High School. We're here for tonight's JV game. The varsity game will follow, but we're here for tonight's JV game between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Knights of Northeastern. The Royals will be the home team tonight. The Knights will be on the road. Looking for an exciting game here. Like I said, JV is going to tip off here in about a minute and a half, and varsity game will follow. So hopefully we have a good night here. And stay tuned with us. Thank you. The Royals come into tonight's matchup. They've dropped their last two after defeating Centerville to start the season. So they're 1-2 on the season. They've only played 3 games. This is their 4th game. This is a young team for the Royals, but they're getting better. They're improving, and you can tell it's early season basketball with the young team. So hopefully this team continues to improve, and we can get better. So there's the horn. We'll have starting lineups here in just a sec, and then we'll get underway. Okay, starting tonight's matchup here for the Royals. At one guard, there's a 5'6" freshman, number 10, Cameron Wise. At another guard, another freshman, number 22, Drew White. There's a sophomore at the third guard, number 25, Brady Ellis. At one forward, number 30, the sophomore, Joey Sterrett. And at the center position, number 35, a junior, Brady Stevens. On the tip, and Knights will get the ball. Number 10, the Knights is going to hold here. Close steal there. Brady Ellis kind of gets a steal. They're going to roll around on the floor for a little bit and call a jump ball here. So Royals will get possession. Wise will inbound here to Drew White. And back to Wise. Wise will bring the ball across the timeline. Looking, nothing there. Knights come out in the 2-3 zone. Royals moving the ball around. Brady Ellis, the ball in the corner, and throws it away, trying to get to Cameron Wise. Good pressure there by the Knights. Leads to a turnover for the Royals. So Knights ball as they bring it across. Royals sitting here in a man defense to start the game. They'll switch back and forth between man and zone, as Coach Bechtel's been known to do. And the Knights look to be patient and take their time to get something good. Ball is up top, number 50. Taylor Fisher drives, kicks out the wing, nothing there. Northeastern definitely being patient here, trying to be opportunistic and take the best chance they can. Pass there, intended for Michael White, is stolen by Brady Stevens. And Drew White will bring the ball up the court. We're going to have several Whites on the court. Michael White, Drew White, and Ian White. Drew and Ian, both Royals. Michael, Knight. Cameron Wise hits Drew White. Gets a screen from Brady Stevens. Joey Sterrett, long three, no good. Rebound to Brady Ellis. Brady Ellis kicks to Drew White. White kicks to Sterrett again. Sterrett on the wing, hits the three. And it's 3-0 in favor of the Royals. Knights push the pace here. Quantrell Gammon responds with his own three from the top of the key, and it's all knotted up at 3 early on in the game. Royals move the ball around the top. Looking to find a soft spot there in the zone. Drew White can't find anything. And Colton Van Landingham gets the steal. Layup's no good. Knights looking to drive. West Mole, nothing there. He gets it stolen by Cameron Wise. Wise pushes it up to Sterrett. Sterrett gets it stripped away, but he gets the foul called on West Mole. That'll be Mole's first and team's first. Let's see if they give him shots or if they call it out on the floor. Nope, they call it on the floor. So the Royals will inbound from underneath the basket. Drew White will trigger the inbound pass. Doesn't see anything. Gets it to Cameron Wise. Long three is blocked. Kicks it to Brady Ellis. Brady, nice pump fake, nice drive. But he leaves it short. And the Knights are off and running. Really a sloppy start here by both teams. As the Knights flip it around the key. Get it inside to White. White goes up on Brady Stevens. Nothing there, and Stevens comes down with the rebound. Cameron Wise brings it across. It's Joey Sterrett. Joey Sterrett, bad pass, and Cameron Wise can't handle it and goes out of bounds. Sterrett just tried to flip that thing one-handed instead of taking his time and throwing it cleaner. Into the game for the Knights, Dalton Kinney, number 20, junior forward. Also into the game, number 32, Isaiah Loftus. And the Knights throw it away. This has really been a sloppy start to this game for both teams. We're still here at 3-3 midway through the first quarter as the Royals inbound the ball. Cameron Wise walks it across half court, dribbles around the volleyball line, hits Drew White, over to Joey Sterrett on the wing. Sterrett goes back to White. Over to Wise, back to White. Again, lazy pass there by Cameron Wise. Leads to a quick layup by Gammon on the other side. And it's 5-3 in favor of the Knights. Drew White gets it into Brady Ellis, tries a wraparound pass to Joey Sterrett and gets it. Great pass there by Brady Ellis. Colton Van Landingham gives it up across to Kenny. Kenny looks over to Gammon. Gammon for three. Blocked by Joey Sterrett. And it's out of bounds off of Northeastern. Royals will keep possession or get possession. Into the game for Eastern. Dylan Bates is coming in to give Cameron Wise a break. And with 2:22 left here in the first quarter, it is Eastern Hancock 5, Northeastern 5. It's it. Brady Ellis gets the ball in the corner, drives, kicks to Sterrett in the other corner. Sterrett for three, no good. Rebound. Has to be a travel there after Isaiah Loftus picked up the ball, but he went to the floor with it. Can't do that. Connor Bennett, number 21, sophomore into the game to replace Brady Ellis for the Royals. Bennett, usually the spark plug that the Royals need to get going here. Always plays with a lot of energy. Does the little things right. Drew White's pass deflected. I'll tell you what, Northeastern really does a great job of getting their hands up, knocking passes down. And Eastern's going to have to start giving some pump fakes and going underneath or going over the top, one or the other. But they can't keep telegraphing their passes. Royals move the ball around court. Bennett, skip pass over to Drew White, nothing there. Dylan Bates trips going to the hole, and one of the Knights will knock it out of bounds. Drew White will inbound for the Royals. Kicks to Sterrett. Sterrett hits the layup. Great pass there by Drew White. I tell you what, when the Royals are moving the ball well, they're getting open looks and they're getting great looks. And I think all of Sterrett's points have been assists off great passes from somebody else. They've done a nice job of moving the ball when they're not turning it over. Kenny drives, gives it to Gammon. Gammon pulls up from 15 feet, and no good. And a great job there, great effort there by Connor Bennett. But they're going to call him for a foul. I didn't see the foul. I saw a jump ball there, but that's why I'm not a ref. It was a good effort by Loftus, too, though. Knights inbound, Joey Sterrett with the steal, and Dylan Bates is going to bring the ball up the court. Kicks to Sterrett on the wing, nothing there. Sterrett gives it to Brady Stevens. Nice pass inside to Connor Bennett, and he gets fouled. Connor Bennett takes it hard up to the hole and gets fouled by number 12, Wes Mole. That's Mole's second, team second, and Bennett will shoot two. Couple of substitutions here. Bennett misses the first. He'll come back with a second, try to make it a 3-point lead. And does. 8-5 in favor of the Royals. .34, Nate Irwin seeing his first action. Gives it off to Kenny. Kenny across to Van Landingham, who drives. Puts up a runner, no good. Rebound, Connor Bennett. And Dylan Bates will be pushing it up for the Royals. Bates pushes. Nothing there, nothing there. Picks up his dribble. Finds Stevens. Brady Stevens, great pass across court to Drew White. But White misses the shot. But still, nice ball movement there by the Royals. They got the look that they wanted. I think we're going to get a push or a moving screen here on Michael White, number 40. And we do. And the Royals will get the last shot here with 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Bates with 10. Flips over to Brady Ellis. Brady, nothing that haven't. Brady loses the ball, gets it to Bates. Bates with 3, puts up a half-court shot, almost banks it in. That was just a kind of poor game management there by the Royals. But they end up on the top on that quarter there as the Royals lead 8-5 to end the first quarter. Sloppy half by both teams. I'm pretty sure both coaches are going to be a little bit upset about the way they played there, but see if they can't corral it and play a little bit smarter, a little bit better here in the second quarter. I'd like to thank my cameraman here tonight. He's also my co-anchor, Garrett Adams. How you doing, Garrett?
I'm doing pretty good.
Garrett's our cameraman here for all the varsity games. He does an excellent job. So we got to keep him up. He's doing a good job. We're trying to get him into the broadcasting a little bit, so threw a headset on him here tonight. If you like what we're doing, make sure and let us know. We have a comments section here underneath the video on the cube. And let us know there. You can tweet at us. Let us know how we're doing. Back underway here. Start the second quarter. Long 2 there. No good. But nobody blocks out for the Royals. And who was that got that rebound? Was that Fisher? Fisher got the rebound, puts it up, and makes it, and gets fouled by Drew White. On the floor here to start this second quarter for the Knights, Kenny, White, Fisher, Irwin, and Gammon. Full court pressure here for the Knights. Royals break it. Dylan Bates was just a little bit late on that pass, or else he had Brady Ellis for a wide-open layup. The Royals start this quarter with Drew White, Dylan Bates, Connor Bennett, Joey Sterrett, and Brady Ellis. Northeastern's got pretty good size here. Shot there by Irwin, and he hits it. And he gives Northeastern the lead, 10-8, as Brady Ellis brings it across half court. Brady finds Joey Sterrett on the wing. Sterrett doesn't like the shot, gives it back to Bates. Northeastern still here in this 2-3. Sterrett finds Brady Ellis for a long 2, and he hits it and ties it back up at 10. Knights are getting a little bit more of a hurry here. They're not being quite as patient as they were in the early going, but they're getting some good shots still. Good hard take there by Kenny. I don't know what they call it. Looks like they called a blocking foul on Connor Bennett, but that's what they called. Looked like a no call to me. Bennett was trying to get the charge. Kenny was trying to get the block, and it looked like a little bit of acting on both their parts, really. Into the game for the Knights, number 22, Garrett Tudor. He'll replace Kenny. Knights going deep into the bench here early, so you can tell Coach Tyler Moore is going to use everybody on his roster tonight. Gammon takes it. Nice little dish underneath to Nate Irwin. And he's going to hit the 2 and put him up 12-10. And Coach Bechtel's going to call a timeout. He doesn't like what he's seeing here right now. The Royals rotated once but didn't get that second rotation. And Northeastern wound up with a wide open layup under the basket there by Nate Irwin. And they've got the early 12-10 lead here on the Royals with 5:18 to go here in the second quarter, and Coach Bechtel's already getting a little bit worked up because this is one of those things the Royals have been working on all season. I know this is only game 4, but one of the major points of emphasis here for Coach Bechtel has been that second rotation. We rotate good the first time, but that second guy doesn't come back down from the backside, and that's something he's really been focusing on this season. So not a way he wants to see us start here. Joey Sterrett, wild pass. Brady Ellis saves it, but has to save it right to a Northeastern defender. Good job there by Sterrett to hustle him back down and kind of making up for that a little bit to get that steal. Dylan Bates with a terrible pass. Picked off by Irwin, and he goes coast to coast to put the Knights up by 4. We got to do something here, boys. Coach Bechtel's going to send Cameron Wise. Cameron's his best ball handler. He's going to send him back in and see what Cameron can do. Joey Sterrett, another errant pass in there to Connor Bennett, leads to another Northeastern layup, and it's 16-10. And Coach Bechtel's going to take another timeout for the Royals. This has just been, Garrett, a couple of bad passes that don't need to be made.
It seems like what you're saying, both teams played pretty sloppy in the first quarter. Eastern just came out on top. And then in the second quarter, Northeastern's picked it up a little bit, and we're still stuck in pretty sloppy still.
I know. Northeastern really, we're still playing sloppy. We're just giving up wide open layups and by throwing bad passes there. Yeah. So let's see. Looks like Coach Bechtel put Cameron Wise back in, and it looks like he put Brady Stevens back in. Brady's one of our better passers, so against this zone, we can get that ball into Brady in the middle at the free throw line, and then he usually finds guys pretty well. So I think Coach Bechtel's going with ball security here over anything else right now. So Royals will inbound here. Cameron Wise will bring the ball across half court. Throws it across to Connor Bennett on the wing. Nothing there. Back to Wise. Throws it again to Bennett, and Bennett doesn't catch the ball, and it bounces right off his foot and into the hands of a defender. Luckily for the Royals, the Irwin there lost the handle and goes out of bounds. So 4:10 here left in the second quarter. Royals trail 16-10. They're moving the ball well. Brady Ellis, corner shot. Nope, pump fake. And gets a nice little 15-footer. Brady Ellis has hit 2 of those here early. Pump fake, go around. Gammon for the 3. No good. Rebound Bennett. He gets it to Drew White. Drew starts to push, but he doesn't have numbers, so he pulls it back out. Gets it to Bennett. Bennett swings it across to Brady Ellis. Brady, another long 2. Hits it again, and that's 3 of them. I think the last 6 points here by the Royals have been Brady Ellis hitting those 15 to 18-footers. And it's 14-16. Royals trail by 2. They're back here. 4 quick points for Brady Ellis. Brings the Royals back. Nice ball movement there by Northeastern, and Fisher gets a shot from the short corner. Hits it, puts them up 18-14. Brady swings it around here to Drew White. Drew up to Cameron Wise at the top of the key. Little wheel play here. Back up to Drew. Inside to Brady Stevens. Out to Brady Ellis for a 3. Too long, but Cameron Wise gets the rebound. It's Drew White. Drew gets his pocket picked by Gammon, and Gammon's going to go coast to coast and put the Knights up by 6. We cannot do that. We can't keep turning it over like that, just getting our pocket picked or throwing bad passes at the top of the key. Probably 10 points so far for the Knights that have been just off of that. Cameron Wise, really bad on the 3, but maybe he can call it a pass to Connor Bennett, because Bennett grabs it and puts it up and in for 2. Knights really spacing the floor, spreading the Royals out here. Fisher comes up to the top of the key, gets it. Throws it over to Tudor. Tudor dribbles around, gets it up to White. White going to throw it over to Irwin on the wing. Irwin, nice pass in there to Fisher. And again, just that motion offense as Fisher hits it too. Royals aren't getting to the help side very well. White trying to find a way to get it into Connor Bennett. Finally does, but Bennett gets trapped in the corner and throws it away. Great pass by Gammon. Somehow gets it in there to White. Nothing doing. But the Knights will come back out with it. Gammon throws it into White. White, short corner shot, no good. Connor Bennett's going to come away with the rebound. Connor's not been doing a lot offensively, but I like the way he's rebounding. He's being aggressive. And another bad pass there by Drew White. Gets picked off, and Northeastern's got the ball with a minute left here in the second quarter. Just keep throwing it away. We'll have to talk to our stat people here at halftime, but I don't know how many turnovers we have, but it's a few too many. Gammon dribbles out around the volleyball line. Knights don't appear to be in any big hurry here, but Gammon from the corner drives, nothing there, hits Irwin. Irwin at the top of the key, back out to Gammon on the wing. Gammon lobs it into White. Had a mismatch there with Cameron Wise on him. Kicks it out. I'm not sure who shot that 3, but no good. And Connor Bennett comes away with the rebound. Great job by Cameron Wise finding Brady Ellis, who was hustling down for the wide open layup. Great pass by Cameron. Great job by Brady hustling down there and get behind the defense. Nothing there for Gammon. Fisher from this corner, no good. And it's going to be halftime with the score. Northeastern 22, Eastern Hancock 18. I'm going to tell you what, Garrett, as bad as we played that half, a 4-point deficit almost feels like it's not that bad right now.
Yeah, and it seemed like at the start of the second quarter we dropped way back, and then we made a little comeback, and then we dropped back again, and now we're just back up right there with them again.
With as many turnovers as we had, I think we'll be okay with a 4-point deficit. I know the coaches will. Yeah. They're never happy about a deficit, but as bad as many just bad passes as we had, that was not a good half. But I know Coach Bechtel. I know he's going to go in there at halftime, and he'll have him coming back in the second half playing a whole lot better. So we'll see how that all works out here. So what we're going to do here, we have 10 minutes between the first half and the second half. So we're going to take a little bit of a break here. We'll be back. We'll see if we can't get some stats from our stat guys. So we'll take a little bit of a break, and then we'll be back with about 3 minutes left here before the half. So we'll see you then. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back here at Eastern Hancock High School with about a minute 40 left here before the start of the second half of the JV game. And that half here that was really kind of dominated by the Knights of Northeastern. Northeastern had finished that with a 22-18 lead. We'll see if the Royals can come out and play a little bit better here in the second half. We'll see what adjustments both teams have made here in the second half.
One thing I've noticed about we start out slow in the first half, and then after they get a couple minutes in the locker room with Mr. Bechtel, or Coach Bechtel, then they come out and they're a lot quicker, and everything just runs a lot smoother.
He has that influence on people. I think we'll have a good half here. I know they're going to play hard. I know they're going to give it their all, so let's see how it goes. All right, so here to start the third quarter for the Knights. Trying to see all the numbers here. Michael White, Taylor Fisher, Wes Mole, Colton Van Landingham, and Quantrell Gammon. For the Royals, they're back with starters, it looks like. Cameron Wise, Drew White, Brady Stevens, Brady Ellis, and Joey Sterrett. Nice pass there from Sterrett to Stevens, but Brady shuffled the feet a little bit, going up for that layup. Knights will have the ball here. Bring it up. Gammon brings it across the timeline. Royals still sitting in man defense. And Landingham drives, nothing there. Flips it out to Mole. Mole drives on Wise, puts it up on the little runner and gets it. And the Knights lead by 6. Drew White swings it across court to Joey Sterrett. Sterrett flips it into Brady Stevens. And that's why Brady got converted to lineman, because the ball went right through his hands. Now, on a higher note for Brady, he was named to the Indiana Football Coaches Association All-State team for the junior All-State team this year for football. So that was a big accomplishment there, big honor for Brady. He was our starting left tackle this year. Wise defending Mole. Mole drives. Tries to flip it down to Fisher. Nothing there, and throws it out of bounds. Cameron Wise will walk the ball up the court here for the Royals. Swings it across to Drew White. Drew, nothing there. Tries to get into Brady Stevens. We're trying to force it into Brady, but really the Van Landingham was defending it really well, and that pass just wasn't there. So Bechtel's going to go quickly here to Connor Bennett for Drew White. A little bit more experience here, a little bit more size and strength with Bennett on the court. Wise to Sterrett on the wing. Back to Wise, back to Sterrett. Cross court to Brady Ellis. Ellis, nothing doing. Drives. Brady's going to take a short jumper. Leaves it long, and Brady goes down with an ankle here. The Royals are playing 5-on-4. They can't stop the game right now. Mole shoots, no good. Joey Sterrett with the rebound. Brady had a little, he was shooting a runner, fading to the side, and I think he just landed funny on that right ankle. Hopefully he just rolled it. It didn't look too serious, but hopefully it's just a roll and he'll be fine. Dylan Bates comes in to replace him. Score Northeastern 24, Eastern Hancock 18. Royals get to Bates. Bates skips it cross court to Sterrett. Sterrett for three on the wing. No good. Rebound to Van Lanningham. He skips it ahead. Brady Stevens tries to pick it off, but knocks it right to Michael White, who lays it up and in. And it's an 8-point deficit for the Royals. Wise hits Bates. Bates across to Sterrett. Down into Brady Stevens with a little hook shot, but no good. It gets partially blocked there by Fisher. And Lanningham with the long three, no good. Rebound Sterrett. He gets it to Wise. Wise pushes it ahead to Bennett. Bennett's back to Wise. Can't handle it. Kicks to Stevens for a 15-footer and hits it. Brings the Royals to within 6, but we don't get back on D, and Van Lanningham puts it up. No good. I'll tell you what, right now, the Knights are just outworking Eastern on this end of the court because we had the opportunity for a rebound, didn't block out. Fisher did a great job and got the rebound. As Bennett steals it away from Fisher. And Dylan Bates will bring it across the floor. Bennett skips to Sterrett for three on the wing. No good. Rebound. Gammon throws it to Wise. Wise drives, pulls up 15-foot. No good. Rebound Sterrett. And he puts it up and in. And Eastern Hancock's to within 4. Knights swinging around. Moles with the ball in the wing. Nothing there. Gets it to Van Lanningham up top. Nothing there. Throws the Mole in the corner. Mole gets it inside to Fisher. Over to White for a free throw line jumper, and he hits it. Good ball movement there by the Knights. Bennett with the ball in the wing. Skips it across to Sterrett. Sterrett thought about a three. Didn't shoot it. Gets it up top to Bates. Bennett, nice skip pass to Sterrett. Three in the corner. No good. Rebound Brady Stevens. Stevens kicks it out to Cameron Wise. Good hard rebound there by Stevens. And Van Lanningham will get the first foul of the second half as he fouls Cameron Wise out there about 7-8 feet behind the three-point line.
Seems like we're getting better at disrupting their 2-3 zone. We get it across the court where there's no one open. We're open, and then we just don't make the shot. It seems like we just can't get it to go through.
We've had 3 or 4 open threes this quarter, and we haven't hit one of them yet.
Yeah.
So until we start hitting our open shots, nothing good's going to happen yet. Sterrett dishes to Stevens. Stevens, you're going to call it travel. I don't agree with that at all because Brady was on his back, maybe kind of on his side and rolled to his back. He didn't flip all the way over. So I don't know how they saw that as a travel. He had a Knight draped on his arm, but I don't know. I'm not a ref. Timeout there by the Knights. Well, looks like a 30. Sorry, we're having some clock problems here, so if you notice some issues with the clock. We're trying to get that fixed right now. We're broadcasters, filmers, and tech people all in one. And Lanningham, long two, hits it. Again, I said we have some couple clock problems here. So you see the clock right now says about 30 seconds. We actually have about a minute left. So we'll hopefully get that rectified here in the. We'll hopefully get that rectified here for the fourth quarter. I'll keep you updated on times. Like I said, the clock right now is not correct. Bates dishes down, tries to get it to Sterrett, but no good. Looks like it was off of a Northeastern player, though. Sorry for the lull in the commentary. We were fixing some stuff. It's into the game for the Royals, number 22, Drew White. He's going to replace Bates there. Drew gets it into Cameron Wise. Three from the wing. No good. Rebound, Brady Stevens. Kicks it out to Connor Bennett for three. He'll hit it. Atta baby, Connor. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the Royals pulled within 8. And then we give up a wide open three on the other side to Irwin. No good. White has it inside. Nothing. And Sterrett's going to foul him. There's 16 on the clock here for the Royals. As White goes to the line to shoot a pair. White short arms the first one. Hits the second. Gives the Knights a 9-point lead with 16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Eight seconds. As Bennett goes up for it, and the ball is knocked off out of bounds there. With 6.5 seconds left here in the third quarter. Let's see if the Knights can get one more shot up here. Gammon kicks to Van Lanningham. Corner three is good. And that'll end the third quarter with the score. Northeastern 37, Eastern Hancock 25. Okay, we're back here. Start of the fourth quarter. score Northeastern 37, Eastern Hancock 25 here to start the JV game. Brady Ellis. So apparently it was just a turned ankle there for Brady. He's back in the game, so good to see him back. Connor Bennett getting harassed there by Gammon, and Coach Bechtel is going to take a timeout. Again, I'm apologizing here. We're trying to get the clock situation straightened out. We may just get rid of the clock here because it's not working correctly. Royals will inbound. They're down 12, 25-37 with 6:26 left here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for the Royals, Wise, Ellis, Bennett, Stevens, and Sterrett. Sterrett, corner three, no good. Rebound goes to Irwin. Knights looking to get a good shot. No hurry. Not going to push anything here. Up by 12. Just get a good shot. White looks from the corner of the elbow there. Garrett Tudor back into the game for the Knights. There, Tudor harassed by Sterrett. Kicks over to Fisher, who drives, kicks to Gammon. Gammon dribbling on Cameron Wise. Again, Northeastern being patient here, looking for a good shot. Fisher drives, kicks to White. White looking for a backdoor pass, doesn't get it, but Brady Stevens fouls him. Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Knights, again, being patient here. They've used about a minute and a half on this possession alone. Fisher kicks over to Irwin. Irwin back up top to Gammon. Gammon holds ball under his arm out around the circle. Kicks over to Fisher. Nothing happening. Over to White. We're going to get a moving screen there by Irwin. Tudor was really trying to get open, really working to get open, and Irwin helped him just a little bit too much there. So Drew White comes back into the game for the Royals. He's going to replace, couldn't tell who he replaced. Was that Brady Ellis he replaced maybe? Into the game, Van Lanningham and Dalton Kinney come into the game here for the Knights. Royals move the ball around top of the key. Cameron Wise Dead ahead three, no good. Brady Stevens gets the rebound, and he's fouled by Michael White. Really haven't been a lot of fouls this game. It's been a pretty clean game. Only the third team foul for the Knights this half. Nice shot there. Gets the Royals back to within 10. Northeastern, Van Landingham pump fakes and takes it right in. Nobody stepped over to help for us. Joey Sterrett, Brady Stevens, neither one of them stepped in. We gotta get better at that. Bennett drives, nothing there. Van Landingham's going to go take it the other way and puts it up and in. And the Royals trail by 14, just like that. 27-41, 3:25 left here in the fourth quarter. Sterrett, swing pass to Drew White. Misses again. I think we've hit 1 3 all night. I think we hit the very first 3 of the game, and then we haven't hit another 3 all night. We have just been off.
And they've been open threes. They have not been contested. We've been able to swing it across the court and just rimmed out every time. I
mean, they're not bad shots at all. They've been great threes. I mean, right there, Cameron Wise. He hits that one. Maybe we should have started talking about it earlier. Cameron Wise hits that, makes it 41-30 in favor of the Knights. So the Royals within 11 with 2:50 to go here in the game. So we're here, Eastern Hancock, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the JV game. Northeastern's going to take the ball out here. Royals are going to apply full court pressure. Royals down 11. Northeastern breaks the press, gets it up court. Kenny gets it over to Mole. Van Landingham, long three, no good. Rebound, Drew White, and he gets it to Cameron Wise. Sterrett misses again, and Van Landingham pulls down the rebound. Gammon gets the inbound pass. Sterrett's hounding him. Gammon's dribbling around. Kicks in the corner to Kenny. Kenny drives, puts it up. And in. Connor Bennett tried taking the charge, but they weren't calling it that time. Cameron Wise, another deep three, hits it, and brings the Royals within 10, 33-43, with 1:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Sterrett with the steal. He's going to go, gives it to Drew White. White puts it up and in. And Coach Bechtel's going to take a timeout with his Royals down 8 with 1:31 to go. The Royals here, 1:30 left, down 8. See if they can do something, see if they can make a little bit of magic happen here to avoid starting this season 1-3. So again here, Royals down 8. About a minute 30 left here in this game. Knights having a hard time getting the inbound pass. Finally get into Gammon. Over to Kenny, over to Van Landingham. Royals are playing great pressure. Joey Starrett almost gets the steal, but gets called for the foul. He almost had that, folks. With a minute 24 left here. Only 3 fouls on the Royals. Ooh, Wise almost got the steal there again, but Gammons comes away with it. Gammons is trapped there by Bennett and Wise in the corner. And Northeastern's coach is going to get the timeout call. Okay, so that was a 30-second timeout there by the Knights. Knights have 3 timeouts left. Royals don't have any. So the Royals are going to have to make something happen here. Inbound pass to Gammon. Gammon almost gets it stolen, does get it. Connor Bennett knocks it away, but Brady Stevens can't hang on to it. And Drew White is forced to foul Michael White. Van Landingham hits the open shot there. Starrett, no on the 3. Rebound. Van Landingham rips it away from Cameron Wise. We're going to call a foul on Drew White, and the Knights will inbound. Tudor gets it into Gammon, who almost went over and back, but managed to catch it on the far side of the court. Gets it over to White. Gets it to Van Landingham up around the circle, and he's fouled by Bennett. Tudor triggers the inbound again. Throws it up to Gammon. Stevens guarding him. Gammon almost traveled. Throws it away. Nope. Save there. Great save there by Tudor. And Northeastern's going to take a timeout there with 22 seconds left. They have a 10-point lead, 35-45. So it looks like it may just be a little bit too little too late here for the Royals as they're trailing 10 with 22 seconds left. Northeastern has the ball. I tell you what, the Royals really picked up the energy in the second half, but they still just could not hit shots. Garrett, I think it came down to we had too many open threes that we couldn't knock down. I think that was the difference tonight.
Yeah. I mean, we were able to mess up their zone many times during the game, just never able to capitalize on it.
Yeah, we just couldn't knock those shots down. That's all it came down to. So we'll see how this one ends here. We still have 22 seconds left. You never know what's going to happen. Tudor gets it into White. White gets the cross, picked off by Cameron Wise, who's then picked off by Van Landingham, who puts up the two and hits it with 11 seconds to go here. Drew White kicks to Wise. Another three from the corner. Air ball, and it's out of bounds with 2 on the clock. And that'll be it, folks. So that's the end of the game here tonight for the JV game. Varsity game going to be underway here in about 20 minutes. But for the JV game, Eastern Hancock falls on the third straight game at 35-47 to the Northeastern Knights. To drop Eastern to 1-3 on the season for the JV. Like we were just saying, there were some nice things. The Royals did a better job in the second half of fighting back a little bit, but it's still just, they fought, but they still made too many silly mistakes that we just can't make if we want to keep winning. We can't make those kind of mistakes.
And on the defensive side, I mean, they only scored 47 points. It wasn't like it was a very high-scoring game. Just we lost on the offense.
You're absolutely right. So we're going to take a little bit break here. We'll probably be back with about 10 minutes to go before the start of the varsity game. We're gonna like I said, we'll talk about the varsity game. We'll talk about the matchups, leading scorers, starters, all that. And like I said, we'll be back in about 10 minutes, so don't go away. And we'll see you guys then. All right, hello and welcome back to Eastern Hancock High School. We've been having a couple of technical issues. We're trying to get our clock figured out here, so hopefully our clock will work here in the second half, or the varsity game. Good crowd here tonight for the varsity matchup between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Northeastern Knights. Should be a good matchup here as the Royals come into this game 3-0. 3-0 for the first time since 1990-91 that season. Northeastern comes into the game 2-1. They're only lost to Morristown. Morristown's a pretty good team this year. So I'm here tonight. I'm with my good buddy here, Jarrett Lewis.
Trusty sidekick.
How you doing tonight, Jarrett?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. So we're here tonight. This should be a great matchup. Northeastern is led in scoring here by Jordan Stoll. He's averaging 14 a game. Jalen Hilliard is averaging 11.7 points per game. And Freeman Brow is averaging 10 a game. So they got three guys averaging double figures. We also have three guys averaging double figures. Addison True, Bryson Napier, and A.J. Meggie are all averaging more than 10 a game. So, like I said, it should be an exciting matchup. The last couple times these two teams have played have been pretty close games, actually. So Northeastern's been really good here of late. So this should be a good barometer for how we're doing this season.
Light ready?
So as we get started here, we have about a minute left until tip-off. We will be here for starting lineups, and then we'll probably do anthem first, then starting lineups. Eastern's got a little bit of an interesting touch here tonight. They're going to try something new with the spotlight, so that should be interesting to watch. We're going to stand here. We're going to band's probably going to play the national anthem, and then we'll be right back here.
At this time, everyone will stand for the playing of our national anthem by the Eastern Hancock Pep Band.
So starting lineups here at one guard for the Northeastern Knights, number 4, Cole Mikesell, a junior. At another forward, number 20, Alex Reynolds, a senior. At another forward, Freeman Brow, a senior. At one guard, Jalen Hill, a junior. And at the other forward, number 34, Jordan Stoll, a sophomore. And now for the Royals. And now here, this is a pretty cool environment here. It's the first time Eastern Hancock's done this with the spotlights. Looks kind of cool. At one guard for the Royals, their leading scorer, leading rebounder, number 21, senior Addison True. At the second guard for the Royals, number 1, another senior, big three-point threat here, Tyler Castle. At the third guard here for the Royals, another senior, 3-year starter, number 15, A.J. Meggie. At one forward for the Royals is another senior, big three-point threat again, number 5, Duncan Sherry. And at the final, rounding out the center spot, is going to be the big man in the middle. And the last senior on the starting lineup here, number 50, Jacob Eischen. The Royals are going to come out here. They've got 8 seniors on this team, and they'll play all 8 of them. And they've got a couple juniors that they'll play as well. So Coach Spalding probably goes 10 deep tonight on the depth chart. There's a lot of experience here for the Royals. It's kind of neat that they could do that with the spotlight and stuff, don't you think, Jarrett?
I would have to agree. At first I was kind of skeptical, but now that we pulled it off, I think it's worth another try.
Yeah. You know, I remember, I believe it was Western Boone used to do that when I was in high school, but, you know, the old regular lights didn't turn on and off as easy as these LEDs.
Yeah.
So they did that, and then you had to wait 5 or 10 minutes for the lights to heat back up so that you could actually play the game. Took away from the atmosphere a little bit, so. So Northeastern gets the tip. Royals are going to start out in a zone. I don't know if that was a shot or an alley-oop there.
Looks like an alley-oop, but
Mike Sell.
Brow didn't get a hold of it, and ball almost went in, actually.
I know.
Looks like Northeastern comes out in a 2-3 zone just like the Royals do.
Same 2-3 zone. Tyler Castle for 3. Hits it.
Nice cross-court pass there from A.J. Meggie. Found Castle. You don't want to leave Castle that open.
You know, I think every game this season has started with a Castle 3. I think all 4 of our games have started with a Tyler Castle 3. You just can't leave that kid open.
And he's been hot early. We saw him the Southwestern game over there. He had three threes in the first quarter.
Yeah. So Royals really active in this zone, looking good right now. Meggie, I thought he deflected it there off of Reynolds, but he didn't. They're going to call it out on AJ. Real quick substitution here, less than a minute into the game for the Knights, as Carter Lumpkin's going to come in for them. Knights passing the ball around. Royals, again, really active in this zone that they're playing. Hands are up, making those passing lanes really small. Knights just kind of passing it around the three-point arc, looking for something, trying to get it inside. Brow and Reynolds trying to find something inside for the Knights. And they're going to call Meggie with the hands on the back of Brow. First foul on AJ. First team foul as well. Knights to inbound. Nothing happening. And Stoll has to throw it all the way into the backcourt. Stoll with nothing to do. Gets it over to Carter Lumpkin in the wing. Back up to Stoll. Stoll, long three, drains it.
And now we're seeing full court pressure from the Knights.
Yeah.
Royals break it easily.
Oh, Duncan Cherry had Eischen wide open underneath the basket, but didn't see him. That would have been an easy layup.
I think he saw him. He just saw him too late.
That could be it, too. Brow thought about the three drives, puts it in there, deflected by True, and then Castle knocks it out of bounds. They're going to call it out on Castle. Good hustle there by the Royals.
Yeah, Castle made a good dive at that ball, trying to control it before it went out of bounds. Good hustle there. I tell you what, Freeman Brow is definitely a lengthy kid underneath for the Knights.
True, no. Eischen gets the rebound. Eischen, be strong, Jake. Come on, Jake.
Tyler Castle made a good no-look pass there. Tried to find Cherry underneath the basket, and Cherry couldn't convert.
Nice good block there by Eischen. Nice no-look pass there. And Eischen with another block. And that was two in a row where Alex Reynolds got swatted by Jacob Eischen.
A great first 3 minutes we have so far here at Eastern Hancock. Teams are being aggressive.
Maggie, no. Eischen with the rebound, kicks to Cherry. Straight ahead three, no. And now Eischen, that was a little weak there.
Two nice looks there for the Royals behind the arc. Number 44, Blake Hancock of the Knights, checks in. He replaces Brow. We were talking about Brow earlier. He might be one of the tallest kids that we faced so far.
Yeah, I would agree. Long three is no good there by Stoll. True. Dribbles to the corner, hits Cherry. Back to True. True's going to drive, goes up. And one. Nice take there by Addison True. Great take by Addison. And let's see if he can convert the free throw. Brow was out real quick, but True hits the free throw. And it's 6-3 in favor of the Royals. Northeastern throwing it around the horn, gets inside the Brow. He tries to throw a cross-court pass to Blake Hancock, and Addison True picks it off, but Addison True is picked right back off.
True didn't see Hillard.
Cherry, nice hands there, knocks it away from Brow, and Eischen comes away with the steal.
Yeah, almost a foul there from Hancock trying to get the ball from Eischen, but good strong rebound from Eischen.
Eischen really playing strong tonight. I like it.
Oh,
bad pass there by Castle, but good effort by AJ to knock it back up, keep it alive.
Castle not afraid to shoot. He's got a nice quick release.
Jalen Hilliard dribbling up top, trying to find a weak spot in the zone. Eischen again getting handsy there. Nice job by Jacob Eischen. Addison True gets the steal, and he's going to go coast to coast, up and in. And Northeastern wants a timeout. Coach Ross is not happy about the way his team's playing right now.
The Royals look fired up. Addison True after making that basket. Nice fist pump there. He's got these Royals playing nice.
That is nice. They look good right now.
Very strong take from True, I have to say.
Yeah.
He wasn't afraid to go after the big guy underneath that the Knights had. I couldn't recall who was there trying to defend the shot from True, but took it in nicely right off the glass.
I think it was Hancock that was in there.
Hancock looks like another kid for the Knights who's tall and lengthy, and we're gonna see him in the high post and underneath as well.
Yeah. But great start here for Eastern Hancock. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better start. We're playing good. Jacob Eischen is playing phenomenal inside. Mm-hmm. Duncan Cherry had a couple of good plays there on defense, reaching in and poking it away. And Coach Spalding's going to go to his bench, reward those guys for playing as hard as they have been. He's going to give Eischen a blow, bring Peyton Gray in. Looks like Castle is going to be replaced by Bryson Napier. And Cherry is going to get a breather from Tyler Blattner. So substitutions here early for Coach Spalding's bunch. As the Knights walk the ball across the floor, Eastern Hancock is ahead by 5, 8-3. Here with 2:52 left in the first quarter. Knights are looking to get it inside, but the Royals are doing a great job of jumping to those passing lanes. Napier with the deflection there. They can't pull off the full steal. No-look pass, great no-look pass there to Reynolds.
I think the Knights had Hancock open down low there a couple times, and they didn't have a good enough angle to get the pass in there, but a nice pass up top and able to get a nice 2 points.
Yes. There was a quick foul there on Carter Lumpkin, his second, team second. Score Eastern Hancock 8, Northeastern 5, here with 2:22 left in the first quarter. True throws it up top to Napier. Throwing around the wing, Meggie shoots the three and got it. Nice shooting, AJ.
AJ gave a nice pass fake there before putting the shot up, able to create space and get off that three-pointer.
It gives the Royals a 6-point lead, 11-5. Cross-court pass there by Mike Sell. Mike Sell with the deep three from the wing, no good, but Brow gets it and puts it back up and in. And it's 11-7 in favor of the Royals. Nagy gets it into Peyton Gray. Peyton's going to give it to True, and True will bring it up court. (11-7) here in favor of the Royals. Minute 12 left here in the first quarter. Eastern setting up with Gray up in the high post. Everybody else spread out 4 wide. Napier, three from the wing, and Bryson drains it. You gotta get back on D though, boys. Let's go.
Plenty of confident shooters on this Eastern Hancock roster. On the defensive side, you gotta be quick. Got to rotate nice and fast, get a hand up at least, or else they're going to get a shot over you.
And that's 3 first-quarter threes there by 3 different Royal players. That's huge. It's one of those pick your poison here. Mike Sell drives in, thought about the shot, doesn't shoot it. Kicks it back out to Stoll. Stoll over to Mike Sell. Mike Sell, another three from the wing. No good. Rebound Blattner with 18 seconds left. And the Royals will get the last shot here as True brings the ball across the timeline. Napier dribbling with 7 on the clock. Over to True. Back to Bryson. Gets the screen from Gray, puts it up, and no good. And that'll end the first quarter with the score, Eastern Hancock 14, Northeastern 7.
That last play there from the Royals, they had a set play ran, and Napier, when he had the ball, tried to get a screen from Peyton Gray, and we saw Napier coming back to the bench. He was telling Peyton, look, you got to set a better screen for me than that, and we can get off a better shot than what we just got.
You're absolutely right. Peyton, I think Peyton was thinking more of a screen and roll there and kind of halfway set that screen, but there wasn't enough time for the roll, so there really wasn't, he needs to set a better screen and get Bryson that shot there. But, Peyton's junior, really didn't play a whole lot last year as a sophomore, so he was injured for most of the season. So this is really his first big-time action where he's been healthy and gotten to play a significant role.
And even though he hasn't had much varsity action so far, he still is a nice, solid option to bring off the bench, give Jacob Isham a breather. You know, we can see Peyton Gray hit mid-range to three-point shots even, so the Knights got to be aware of that.
So on the floor for the Royals, True, Schroep, Skylar Schroep, the junior, just checked in the game for the Royals. Napier, Blattner, and Gray. On the floor for the Knights, Stoll. Let's see who else we have here. Hilliard, Mike Sell, Hancock, and who's the other one there? Oh, Brow. Sorry, you can see Brow. Hard to miss the longest guy on the court there. He's got some good size. Brow tries to get it down to Hancock, but Addison True is going to get the steal, and True's going to get fouled, taking it the other direction.
True had a very sneaky pass there, hid behind the Northeastern player, and came out of nowhere to get that steal.
He's good at that.
Addison True leads the team in steals.
As well as points and rebounds.
Points and rebounds, that's right.
Napier no good on the shot, but good hustle there by Blattner to get it into True. Great hustle by Tyler Blattner. Blattner did a great job. He dove on the floor, ripped that ball away, and got it to Addison. And Addison's going to shoot two as Hancock fouled him going up for it. Addison short on the first one. Into the game for the Knights, Alex Reynolds coming in, and Colton Van Landingham is coming in. Played the whole JV game, so he's coming in to see what he can do here in the second quarter. True hits the second. And it's 15-7, Royals by 8. Long three dead ahead by Jalen Hilliard, and he drains it. Royals moving the ball around the top of the key. Need to work on getting it inside here. True, thought about the three from the wing. Gets it into Peyton Gray. Back out to True. Addison drives. Nothing having. Gets it into Bryson. Bryson loses the handle on the ball, and Brow's going to come away with it. Hilliard's going to take it coast to coast, put up the 14-footer, and Reynolds gets the rebound. Back out to Hilliard into Brow. Brow puts it up. No good. Follows no good, and Peyton Gray comes away with the rebound. Good contested shots there. Peyton Gray and Addison True did a nice job of contesting Brow's shots.
The Knights definitely should have converted there. They know they should have had plenty of good looks, and you get the ball inside like that, especially with a kid like Brow, you got to convert.
Eastern ahead 15-14. 5:37 left here in the second quarter. Addison True, long three. In and out. That was halfway down. Brow comes away with the rebound. Gets it up to Hilliard. Hilliard to Brow. Over to Mike Sell. Back to Hilliard. Over to Van Landingham. Up to Hilliard. Back up to Hilliard. Hilliard drives. Kicks to Mike Sell. Nothing there. Back to Hilliard. Knights aren't finding a good way to get the ball inside. They're struggling a little bit. Van Landingham shoots the three way long, but Hilliard gets the rebound. Royals have to get that rebound there. Inside to Brow. Down inside. And a nice little put up by Reynolds. And it's 15-12 in favor of the Royals. 3-point lead here for Eastern Hancock. Wonder how long it'll be before Coach Spalding puts Aishin and Meggie and those guys back in here. And True's going to get called for the charge.
That was not a good call.
No, that was not. That was 90% flop.
It took him 5 seconds to fall down.
Yeah, that was not a good call there. And here we have it, Meggie back into the game, Aishin back into the game, and Castle back into the game. So
I was going to say, True had been out there for the longest time, hadn't gotten a break until now. So
Hilliard drives, and Meggie grabs him to stop him from getting to the basket there. And AJ's going to have to come back, or be careful or come back out. That's his second foul of the game. Lumpkin goes back in for the Knights. He'll replace Reynolds.
And Cherry in the game for the Royals.
No, I didn't see Duncan come in. My bad. So Royals with starters except Napier's in for True. Good deflection there by Bryson. But Hilliard manages to corral it. Oh, Meggie saved it, but he saved it right to Brow. Nice play, and Aishin gets the little layup. Good hustle there. Nice job by Bryson. Nice job by Aishin.
Good to see a big guy like that be able to dribble.
Hilliard, long three, hits it. That's Hilliard's second three of the game. I like this up and down pace, though. That's nice.
Both teams aren't afraid to quicken the pace. We know the Royals definitely aren't.
Meggie with the floater.
And here come the Knights quickly back up the floor.
I think Hilliard kind of wanted to shoot that three again. Royals ahead 19-7 as the Knights are tossing around the three-point arc. 2:43 here left to go in the second quarter. Lumpkin in the corner. Hilliard cross court to Mike Sell. Brow from the free throw line, short. But Lumpkin saves it. And Hilliard traveled with it.
Hilliard tried to put in a nice hesitation move, but wasn't good enough to get away from a travel call.
No. Hesitated a little too much there.
Knights still in this full court pressure.
Aishin with the ball in the corner, gets it to Castle, to Bryson. Napier drives, takes the two, hits it. Good shooting by Bryson Napier there. And he's got 5 points. Royals push the lead back up to 4. Van Landingham, three from the wing, no good. Rebound Castle.
Strong rebound by Castle.
Oh, that's a strong rebound. That's why I said the Royals are rebounding strong tonight. We haven't really seen this. The last 2 games, they haven't played quite this well, or with this kind of strength and enthusiasm. Cherry takes it in, and I think he got fouled by Brow. We'll see who the foul gets called on. Yep, they called on Brow. Good pass. Who passed that to Duncan? Was that Aishin that got to Duncan?
I'm not sure.
Or was that Meggie?
I think it was Meggie because Meggie drove baseline and found Duncan right in the middle of the paint.
You're right. So good take there by Meggie. Good job of finding the open space there in the zone by Duncan. Cherry will shoot 2. Come on, Duncan. Missed that one to the right. Let's see, True comes back in for the Royals, and is that Reynolds that came back in for the Reynolds, and Stoll came back in for the Knights.
Hit the second one here, Duncan. Come on. Cherry long on the second one. And Brow gets the rebound. Lumpkin gives it back up top to Mike Sell. Back to Lumpkin, gets it into Brow, and they're going to call Eischen on a reach.
They're usually going to call that 9 times out of 10. You try and go over the top like that, they're going to call you for a reach in.
Eichen's got to move his feet just a little bit more and get him on the side instead of trying to reach around from the back.
He's got to front him early.
Yeah.
That way they don't try and get that entry pass in there.
That's 2 on Eischen. They're going to put Peyton Gray in here so Eischen doesn't pick up a third dumb foul here before halftime. Not that Eischen would pick up a dumb foul, but you know what I mean. The Royal crowd's really letting Mike Sell hear it. Every time he touches the ball, he airballed his first 3, and they have not let him live that down yet. Too easy. Too easy for Brow. Cherry, long 3, got it. Duncan Cherry hits the 3.
Everyone on this Royals team can shoot. You just got to remember that. No matter who it is, you should probably have your heels on the three-point line at least.
Oh, yeah. And Duncan's never seen a shot he didn't like. He's a great three-point shooter. He struggled a little bit this season, but...
Yeah, early on so far. Even though he's got that long shot, he's still effective.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's nobody over there.
Mike Sell throws it right over there to Easton Fields on the sideline.
The Eastern Hancock cheer block is doing its part so far.
They're doing a great job. The Royals will inbound here with 4.9 left on the clock. Castle gets it into Napier. Napier's going to drive, kick to Cherry. Cherry for 3, no good. And we're going to go to halftime here with the score, Eastern Hancock 24, Northeastern 19. Royals with this 5-point lead. I have to say, Jared, I think our first group played really, really well. Our subs did a nice job of kind of keeping that up. Didn't quite play as strong as the first group did, but definitely didn't play bad at all. But that first group, we played strong, we played aggressive. I thought we played well tonight.
On the offensive end, we saw plenty of nice open looks. Royals used some screens to get some shots off, used some nice ball movement in the 2-3 zone that the Knights play. Got off some good three-point looks especially. I think most of our points have come from behind the line. On the defensive end, the 2-3 zone yet again is looking to be effective. Knights, using a lot of clock most of the time, trying to find a shot. A couple other times, we see them pushing the ball with the floor, and that's where we, before we've seen the Royals get in trouble with that, not getting back. Not as much here. But Royals on defensive end still, that 2-3 zone is effective because you got plenty of guys on the floor for the Royals who are good with their hands. They're not going to let overhead passes or even chest passes, most of the time, get around them or over them. So great action so far here at Eastern Hancock.
And just an update on the scoring here. For the Knights, we'll start out with them. Reynolds has 2. Stoll has 3. Hancock has 2. And Brow and Hilliard have 6 apiece. For the Royals, Eischen has a pair. Cherry and Castle have 3 each. Napier and Meggie have 5 apiece, and Addison True leads the way with 6. So really balanced scoring here by both teams here in the first half. So really a great half of basketball. They pushed the pace there for a little bit, slowed it down for a little bit. I think Northeastern slowed it down because Eastern's zone was so effective. So it'll be exciting to see this second half.
That's another thing about this 2-3 zone is if guys on the Royals get back in time, it's a easy way. Excuse me. It's an easy way for the Royals to prevent fast breaks or prevent Northeastern or any team they're playing from pushing the pace or trying to get off a quick shot. 24-19 is your score here at Eastern Hancock. We are at halftime. About 7.5 minutes until we tip off the second half. Make sure you stick around. Make sure.
All right, we're back here at Eastern Hancock High School, where the Royals in this boys varsity matchup are leading the Northeastern Knights 24-19. Here we're getting ready to start the second half. Looks like both teams appear to be going with starters for the second half. And it'll be Northeastern ball to start the half. Royals still in this 2-3 zone. Long three there by Jordan Stoll is an air ball, and A.J. Meggie pulls down the rebound. True up ahead. Cherry thought about the corner three, but didn't shoot it. Back to True. True drives. Nice take by Addison True, and he gets it.
Nice Euro step there from Addison True, getting in the middle of the paint.
Stoll with another three. Short on that one again. That's two in a row that were short for Stoll. True pulls away with it. Gets the screen from Eischen. Oh, tries to go cross court to Castle, but Stoll steps in the way. Mike Sell drives, kicks to Stoll. Stoll up around the volleyball line. Nothing happening there. Cross to Hilliard. Royal is really not letting them get it into the middle too much, but as I say that, he gets it into Brow. Stoll misses another three, and Eischen gets the rebound, and that gets tied up, and the Royals are going to have possession.
Two straight possessions where the Knights have found Stoll behind the arc, but three shots for him, and he's been short on two and long on that one, and he's going to take a seat for now.
Lumpkin's going to replace him. As Meggie gets the ball into Castle. Castle drives, kicks to Eischen. Eischen, way to run the floor, Jake, but put that shot up.
I think if Eischen would have went up strong with that shot, and Knights throw it away, and we throw it away back.
But Eichen's fighting for it. Doesn't quite get it, though. I think if Jake Eischen goes up with that shot, he has a wide open layup.
Or at least a foul.
Yeah. Meggie steps in the way there and knocks it away, and Eischen gets a steal.
Some sloppy play from both teams right here. Coach Spalding is going to slow it down, but Castle, quick three. And
hits it. Tyler Castle from outside the Castle wall, so to speak. He was about 5 or 6 feet behind the three-point line and drains it.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Castle put up some threes from volleyball line. Quick timeout from the Knights.
You know, we said it in the Southwestern game, but Tyler Castle can be kind of an X factor for this team because in the last couple of years, you know, teams have had to stop True and Napier and Meggie, but they really haven't had that third guard threat, and Tyler Castle, or that fourth really scoring threat there, and Tyler Castle really gives them that.
Castle has improved his game a whole bunch since last year.
Oh, man.
Last year didn't see as many minutes, of course, but he's stepping into the starting position, and Bryson Napier currently coming off the bench, and he has stepped in and he's stepped up. He's delivered shot after shot. Of course, he's become quicker on his feet. Defense, he looks good.
Yeah, Tyler Castle really did a great job. The last 2 years, he's really put in the work to become a better athlete, and it's paying off for him. So 29-19, 10-point lead here for Eastern, their biggest lead of the game. Knights throw the ball around the three-point circle. Mike Sell on the wing. Ooh, wanted to throw it into Lumpkin down inside. A.J. Meggie with the steal. Kicks to Castle on the opposite wing. Castle thought about the three. Thinks better of it. Gets it out to Addison True, and Addison's going to reset the offense here.
That wasn't not enough oomph on that pass from Stoll to get it across court.
No.
A.J. Meggie, easy steal.
Meggie with the three from the corner. Hits it.
And A.J. Meggie with an easy-looking three as well on the other end.
And it's back-to-back threes on the last couple possessions for the Royals, and they push that lead 32-19 right now. Knights just moving the ball around the outside. Lumpkin drives on Meggie, but Meggie stops him.
They're going to call an offensive foul.
We get a charge on Lumpkin.
Looks like he extended the arm to try and
Yep.
give some breathing room.
Can't do that. Meggie to True. True's getting hounded. And Coach Spalding's going to call a timeout to set something up here to help the players out a little bit.
Nice timeout there from Coach Spalding. You saw True was dug deep down the other end of the floor. Not any good angles to try and get a pass off. So a nice, quick, easy timeout here for the Royals.
And that's Coach Spalding's first timeout. He still has 4 left here tonight, so we'll see. So A.J. Meggie's going to inbound here for Eastern Hancock. True and Castle trying to get open. Finally gets it into True. Back to A.J. Up to Eischen. Nice ball movement. And Eischen thinks better of it and gets it to True. Royals, True looking to attack, kicks to Meggie. Meggie long two. That's his second or third shot that's been halfway down, but Duncan Cherry gets the offensive rebound and puts it up. Lumpkin for three from the corner, and he hits it. And it's a real quick back-to-back baskets, 34-22 here in favor of the Royals. 12-point lead. Castle with the ball up top. Gets it to True. Royals back to Castle.
Royals got to keep the pedal to the metal right here.
Yes, they do. True takes it, kicks to Meggie for three from the corner. Leaves it short. Eischen. They're going to call him for the foul. He and who was that he was fighting with? Was that Stoll he was fighting with?
It was Stoll underneath the basket. That's Eichen's third foul. He's going to have to be careful, and Peyton Gray's going to come in for him right now.
I really like the way Eichen's been playing tonight, though. I know I've said it already, but
you know, and those aren't, I mean, yeah, they might be silly fouls, but he's still playing hard and trying to get those rebounds. That's what you want from him.
None of his fouls have been just blatant dumb fouls. They've all been, you know, in the process of making something happen kind of fouls. Napier with the steal there, and Maggie's going to bring it up court. AJ kicks to Bryson. Bryson Napier came in to replace Castle when Peyton got Eischen. True with the ball up top.
Northeastern has switched to a man defense now.
Yep. Cherry three, no good. Stoll with the rebound. He gets it to Hilliard, and Hilliard's going to bring it up court. Hilliard throws it cross court to Stoll. Inside to Lumpkin.
Kicks it out to Stoll, over to Hilliard. Hilliard drives, nothing doing, gets it back out to Stoll. Into Lumpkin. And he's swatted away by Peyton Gray. You know, Peyton did a pretty good job there of not going too hard at any of those fakes. He kind of kept his feet and didn't go jumping and flying after some of those fakes. Stoll gets it into Hilliard. It's got to be a travel.
Brow doesn't like the call, but I think it was a good call. Nice active hands from the Royals, trying to get in and get the deflection, and very nicely draw the travel on Brow.
And Maggie's telling the official that Brow came across the out of bounds line, but
or maybe he's just not used to such long hands from Brow.
Another deflection there. That was Stoll, I think. Was that Stoll that knocked that away, or Lumpkin?
I think it was Lumpkin.
Lumpkin knocked that away from Bryson. It really is hard to get that thing over Brow on the inbound. Once we get it inbounds, we're breaking the press just fine. As Addison hits it from the wing.
Nice fast break score there from Addison True. Dribbled right up to the wing. Confidently put down the three.
Oh, A.J. Meggie, that was all ball. That was all ball. It was off A.J., but it was all ball. But they're going to call a foul on him. That's 3 on A.J. So now we have 5 different Royals have hit a 3 tonight. As Schroep comes in to replace Meggie with his 3 fouls. Stoll to Hilliard. Hilliard 3 from the wing is good. And Hilliard has 9 all on 3-pointers right so far. True's going to push. Take it coast to coast, up and in. Addison True. Hilliard trying to reply.
With confidence there, Addison True taking it all the way coast to coast.
Yeah, he hasn't, again, and I keep saying it about Aishan too, but Addison looks more confident today than he did the first couple games of the season.
He looks like he's not afraid to take it in on more than one guy in the paint.
Stoll goes up and tries to dunk it and misses the dunk.
Brow went up for the dunk.
Sorry. Brow tries to dunk it and whiffs.
Still draws the foul after getting the offensive rebound.
Brow does hit the first. That's the first free throw hit for the game for the Knights. Hilliard's going to have a seat. And Mike Sell's going to replace him. Brow hits the second. And Skylar Schroep will bring it up for the Royals.
Northeastern retreats back. Now they're in a 1-3-1 in the half court.
Royals get it inside to Napier. Napier puts it up and in. .40 seconds left on the clock. Mike Sell has the ball up around the volleyball line. Goes over to Stoll, back to Mike Sell. Back over to Stoll. Stoll looking to get it down to Brow. Brow throws it cross court to Mike Sell. Back to Stoll. Back to Mike Sell. Gets it into Lumpkin, who can't handle the pass, and True's going to steal it away. And True goes coast to coast and puts it up and in.
Lumpkin wasn't ready for the pass on the Northeastern side.
And they're going to call that one on Addison. Fighting there with Lumpkin trying to get on the inbound.
I didn't see that one. I think True must have thought that they were both getting handsy and didn't think any call should have been made, I guess.
Yeah, that looked like they were both equally at fault there.
Royals are playing with some emotion tonight, which is nice to see. Converting tough baskets.
Brow to Stoll for three, no good. And that'll end the third quarter with the score Eastern Hancock 43, Northeastern 27. Great quarter there for the Royals.
A brilliant third quarter there from the Royals. Caused many turnovers on the defensive side. Had plenty of fast break scores. We saw True take it into the paint plenty of times, tough. And we've extended the lead now to 16 points. But you got to keep the pedal to the metal. Like I said earlier, you can't let up. You can't let some guy like Brow get going. Even step outside and hitting threes. We saw him during warm-ups and during halftime. He was able to sit outside the three-point line and knock down shots. So you don't want guys like that to get going. Got to keep the pedal to the metal. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay in this 2-3 zone, which has been very effective. And on the offensive side, again, True being the leader, getting to the paint, converting tough shots.
You know, that was after a 24-point first half. That was a 19-point quarter there. That's really, I think Eastern is only scoring about, what are they scoring per game here? 57 a game. But I think a lot of that is, it's not the pace that we're playing at. The other teams our zone is so, I don't know how to describe it. It's disruptive.
You're right. Yeah.
And teams are actually slowing down their game to play against our zone. I think, we could score, we could be averaging in the 70s right now. The way our guys play, because offensively we're not taking time. We're not letting the paint dry. We're getting it in there. Northeastern goes straight into Brow on Gray, and Brow puts it up and in. True's going to take it, see if he goes coast to coast again. Nope. Kicks to Gray in the corner. Peyton with the shot. Inside to Brow. Down in there to Alex Reynolds, and he just got swatted by True.
True knew he was going to get that swat.
I'm telling you what, True wants the ball. He wants to do something here. He's going to take Lumpkin. Hits Gray again for another long two. Gray airballs it. Brow with the rebound, gets to Hilliard. Hilliard, long three. No good. Rebound, Bryson Napier.
That's another guy you don't want to see start to get on a hot streak is
Hilliard.
Because he's able to knock down the threes. We've seen it so far.
He's actually averaging 67% from behind the arc on the season. Now he's only 4 out of 6, but still. Called Napier with the offensive foul there. And Jake Eishen's going to come back in for the Royals.
Jacob Eishen into the game for the Royals. He's going to give Peyton Gray a break. I imagine we'll see Eishen the rest of the game unless he gets into foul trouble here early. We know he has those 3 fouls. If we see a 4th foul from him early, we could see Peyton Gray right back into the game.
Eishen's just able to be more physical with Brow than Peyton is. And I think that helps here. Lumpkin, nothing out. Back to Hilliard. Hilliard over to Van Landingham in the corner. Inside to Brow. And they're going to get Brow for a travel. And again, that was Jake Eishen being physical with him and forcing Brow to get uncomfortable.
Brow got a little antsy there, shuffled his feet early, and they're going to give him for the steps. Northeastern still applying this full court pressure now.
And the Royals still breaking it.
We haven't seen the Royals struggle with it so far.
True inside the Castle. Inside to Eishen. Be strong. Jake, be strong. Kick it out to Bryson for 3. No good, but Blattner on the backside for the rebound. And Tyler, you can't shoot it that high. Got to not quite that much arc on it.
There was some contact there from Brow, but I think not enough to get the foul in. Blattner didn't have good enough control over there to even get the ball on the board.
Yeah, he airmailed that one. He's in great position for a rebound, though. Stoll trying to get it into Brow. Brow kicks out to Hilliard. Hilliard over to Lumpkin. Lumpkin for three in the corner, no good. Rebound by Stoll, and he puts it up and in. True gets fouled by Hilliard.
That's Hilliard's first foul.
The only two team fouls on the Knights right now. Napier gets it across to True. Get it into Eischen. You got a mismatch inside. Get it? Nope. Over to Castle. Back to Bryson in the corner. Bryson drives. Flips to Eischen. Eischen pump fakes up. Doesn't get it. Addison gets the rebound. Hits the shot over Brow.
That's nice when you have a guy who can go up strong like that, but also nice if that's not an option, especially when you got long arms like Brow in front of you to be able to just fade away and put it right over him and in.
That was a great job by Addison.
Great shot there by Addison True.
And great hustle by A.J. Meggie getting back and knocking that pass away there.
Royals also had some good ball movement there on the last possession.
Kick there by Castle. And Northeastern will inbound. Hilliard with the ball. Stoll goes to the corner. Hilliard hits him. Stoll for three from the corner. Hits it. Meggie gets it into Napier. Back to Meggie. Up to True. Up to Castle. Castle, corner three. Hits it back. And it's 50-34.
A great job of breaking the press there from the Royals.
I mean, the press really hasn't helped Northeastern.
No, I don't think so either.
I think we've played better when they're pressing than we are when they're not. Lumpkin airballs a three, and it goes out of bounds, and it looked like to me it was off Stoll, because Stoll's about 4 inches taller than AJ. The refs aren't quite sure.
And they're
going to call it off Stoll.
I thought it was off Stoll. But yeah, back to the press, and I think Northeastern kind of their back guys came up a little bit too much, and that's what allowed Castle to just streak right down the sideline, and had no one near him.
I mean, they're getting a great trap initially, but like right here, we're just breaking it like nothing, and True's getting in and getting layups, and one on Brow.
Now, we saw Addison True do the same thing back in the first half, and they called a charge. And that was definitely not a charge, but this one here was a little bit closer to a charge, and they called it a block.
I think Brow was set. He was too far into the basket, in my opinion. I watched it. We have a little replay here with our live stream pulled up. But I think he was a little too far into the basket. True misses the free throw. Brow gets the rebound, and Eischen fouls him. That's going to be 4 on Jake Eischen. Royals up by 18 here. And again, I don't know. I don't understand the press right now.
Knights just swinging it around the arc right here.
Yep.
And a bad pass, a deflection, and
good saves right there.
Wow.
Tyler Castle, great hustle. Bryson Napier, great hustle. And A.J. Meggie finally corrals the pass to Bryson in the corner. Bryson for three, hits it. And it's all about ball movement right now. Brow with the three from deep. No good, gets the rebound, puts it up, and hits. And Castle gets behind the defender Gammon. Gammon pokes it away, and then Eischen picks up his 5th foul, trying to steal it back away from Gammon.
But you can't take away the fact that the Royals are being aggressive. They're getting plenty of hand movement on the defensive side, which is leading to deflections, leading to steals, and leading to fast break points.
He fouled Brow? I thought he fouled Gammon. So Brow shooting the 1-on-1. Hits the first. I have Brow for 13 points, leading scorer for the Knights right now. Brow hits the second. Nagy inbounds, gets it to True, and Lumpkin knocks it away. You know, Northeastern only has 2 seniors on this team, Brow and Reynolds. They've got some nice young players. I like Hilliard a lot. Lumpkin's only a freshman. Meggie gets it into Napier, back to Meggie, who's immediately fouled by Lumpkin. That'll be 4 on the Knights. That's Lumpkin's third. Meggie gets it into Napier. Napier kicks back to Meggie. AJ takes it in. It's blocked from behind by Brow.
I think Meggie kind of took his anger out after that hard foul from Lumpkin, trying to get into the paint and either draw a foul or get a quick 2.
Air ball there by Hilliard. True takes it. He goes coast to coast, puts up the floater, and gets it.
Coach Spalding going to get a quick timeout for the Royals.
And the score here with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the fourth quarter is Eastern Hancock 57, Northeastern 38. 19-point lead here for the Royals.
The Royals did exactly what they needed to do, putting this game away on both ends of the floor. And it's every guy. It's not just a couple. We know we've seen True get into the lane nice and strong, but every guy is doing their part. And it starts on the defensive end, having active hands and getting plenty of steals.
And this isn't a bad Northeastern team at all.
No,
this
it's
is a
not.
good, solid Northeastern team.
And they were a lot solid last year. They lost their number 1 guy, Tyler Smith, who I believe averaged around 26, 25 points per game.
I think
so
you're right.
those are big shoes to fill. But they have guys like Hilliard and Brow who can fill those shoes and make shots from anywhere on the floor. But it's the Royals' defense that is causing havoc tonight.
It really is. And again, it's just I just feel like the Royals have out-hustled them, and I feel like the Royals have just out-coached the Knights. You know, it's little things like the Knights haven't adjusted to what the Royals are doing. Brow goes up, can't get it over Cherry. Lumpkin gets the rebound, and Cherry fouls him as Lumpkin goes up for the second attempt there. And Lumpkin will go to the line to shoot a pair. Well, they're going to call it on Meggie. That was definitely on Duncan.
Not like it matters, but Meggie picks up his 4th foul with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left.
Lumpkin hits the first. And not the second. Thing hung on the rim forever. Meggie brings it up. Pulls it out. It looks like the Royals are going to be content to just burn some clock here. Nagy over to Castle. Addison True dribbling around. Lumpkin guarding him. Napier kicks it over to Maggie. Maggie drives, kicks back to Cherry. Eastern doing a nice job here of moving the ball around. And Addison knifes in that nice pass to AJ. AJ gets fouled going up for it. Mike Sell with the foul there. AJ hits the first. Second free throw coming for Meggie. And hits the second. We have 4 points to the line tonight. That's it. There have not been a lot of fouls called this game.
But a lot of strong takes and a lot of conversions.
Yeah. They only have 4 at the line as well. So, I mean, that.
Haven't heard too many whistles from the referees tonight.
Which is how I think we want to play that way, you know?
Yes. We don't want the game slowed down. We don't want to put it in the ref's hands.
Van Landingham hits the floater there. Especially with our group of seniors, you know? They're strong guys. They're tough guys. They know how to play. As Cherry gets it poked away by Mike Sell. Mike Sell pushes it up. Lumpkin from the corner three. No good. Rebound to True. With 40 seconds on the clock, True's going to go coast to coast, put it up, and gets fouled by Hancock.
True is grabbing at his leg.
Yeah, that didn't look good.
Maybe a cramp?
It looks almost like he's cramping. I'm hoping he's cramping.
I'm hoping he's cramping.
Yeah, it looks like the trainer is rubbing on his calf, is what it looks like from here. Both teams are going back to their benches here. True gets up. I think that was just a cramp. So he'll get a pair of free throws here. See if he can get any leg in him. Or are they going to? No, they're going to give him a towel. I don't know if they'd sub him out or get a towel.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
I think Coach Spalding is trying to get. He was asking if he could. I don't know what he was trying to do. I thought he was going to get a sub for the shooter, but that's what it sounded like Coach Spalding was saying. But by the way, Luke Splater came into the game for the Royals there. Senior. Luke actually just signed with Franklin College to play football with them today. So congratulations to Luke. Van Landingham with a three. He's got 5 here in the fourth quarter. JV player. Oops. True tried throwing that to over to Napier and air mounted a little bit. The clock kept running there, but I don't really think it matters at this point. 16-point game.
This one's all but over. Hoping to hear a Let's Play Football chant from our cheer block, but I'm not sure if they're thinking the same thing as me.
I'm not either. Lumpkin takes it in, puts it up, no good. Splater with the rebound, and that's going to be the game, folks. So your final score here from Charlottesville, Eastern Hancock 60, Northeastern 44. Really a great performance. One of the best games I've seen Eastern play in the last year or two.
I think the big thing for the Royals was their play on the defensive side. They didn't let guys like Hillard or Brow take over this game. Hillard from the outside and Brow from underneath. They were active in the 2-3 zone. Coach Spalding loves having the guys that he has in the 2-3 zone, and it paid off tonight. And then it led to plenty of nice baskets on the other end. On the offensive side for the Royals, we saw Addison True, who led the team in scoring tonight, get to the paint plenty of times. Saw great three-point shooting from multiple players on the Eastern team, and it led to a very nice 16-point win here at Eastern Hancock.
Yeah, it was a great game for Eastern. Our scoring for tonight, for the Knights first, Reynolds had a pair, Hancock had a pair, Lumpkin had 3, Van Landingham had 5, Stoll had 8, Hilliard 9, and Brow 13. For the Royals, really balanced scoring again for Eastern. Peyton Gray and Jacob Eischen had 2 each, Duncan Cherry with 5, Tyler Castle 9, Napier and Meggie both had 10, and Addison True leads the way with 22 tonight. Seemed like a lot more than that, but
it did.
Great game for the Royals. They moved to 4-0 on the season. They've got their second conference game of the season against the Randolph Southern Rebels tomorrow at Randolph Southern. We won't be able to make it to that game to broadcast that, but good luck for them tonight, or good luck to them tomorrow night. And then the big one next week, next Friday, we'll be back here for the boys-girls doubleheader against rival Knightstown. So
that's right.
That should be a great game next weekend. So
it'll be a packed house, great atmosphere as always. Doesn't get much better than that. Rivalry between Eastern Hancock and Knightstown. It should be a great game.
And obviously, you should come to that game, but it's one you don't want to listen to us for that game. You want to be here for that one.
You want to be here.
But if you're out of town, you can always listen to us. We'll be here next week. So. Again, great game for the Royals. They moved to 4-0 on the season. Northeastern moves to 2-2 on the season. And that's going to be about it from Charlottesville. Thanks for stopping in tonight.